Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2019 Mishawaka High School Commencement Ceremony. Could I ask everyone to please rise for the singing of our national anthem? Please be seated as our choir entertains us with two songs.
How do I say
Thank you, Mr. Brown, students, for that gift. Really appreciate it. At this time, I'd like to introduce our salutatorians for the class of 2019. If they could stand when I call their name. Cora Neff. Madison Hess. Dylan Williams. Nicholas Bulla. And Devin Miller. And now I'd like to introduce our 5 valedictorians. Joseph Ferfaro. Elizabeth McKesson. C.J. Fisher. Jacob Rader. And Jonathan Groom. Now we're going to give them each one of those 5 an opportunity to come and speak a few words this afternoon to us. First one up is Joseph Ferfaro.
Good afternoon. First of all, I'd like to thank all my teachers and mentors, my parents, my siblings, and my friends for all the help they've given me. I certainly would not be standing up here today if not for them. Well, class of 2019, congratulations. We did it. Yep, you've now all met a society's minimum standards for success. Now, for some of you, I'm sure high school was an amazing time, and that is great, but now it's over. And for some others of you, I'm sure high school was a terrible time. And while that's a shame, once again, it's over. And for many of you, I'm sure most of you, it was some mix of the two, and that's good and all, but, it's over. And now we get to move on to a stage of life called adulthood, and it's time to sink or swim in the harsh waters of reality. And the message I'm trying to get across here isn't to say that you should try to forget your memories of high school, whether they be positive or negative, because remembering these memories and the lessons you've learned from them will be important to surviving reality, but rather to say that now comes the real challenge of life. Whether you're going into the military, to a technical school, to a college, or straight into the career fields, life is going to be different now. There will be more freedom, but more responsibilities, there'll be more options, and certainly more challenges. Not only that, but your decisions hold more weight on your future now, as you are both legally and societally an adult. And that is a good thing, because now it's the time to sink or swim. It's the time to use the skills and attributes that you've gained through high school to achieve success and prove anyone who thought you would fail wrong. Now, that's not to say that any small failure means failure overall, because, of course, all of us will fail many times in the coming years. The true test of our success will be how you meet those failures and how you learn lessons from them, adapt, and overcome the challenges. And finally, success isn't always measured in current standards. I mean, at 18, the majority of people do not know what they want to do with their life. I certainly do not. But even for those of you who do, who have specific goals that you've set out to reach, just if you don't reach them, it doesn't necessarily mean that you aren't successful. It just means possibly that you adapted. Thank you.
Thank you, Joseph. Next up is Elizabeth McKesson.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you all for coming to the 2019 Mishawaka High School Commencement Ceremony. I am honored to be speaking in front of you all today at this momentous occasion. I'm pretty scared. I would like to begin by giving a huge thank you to the teachers, faculty, and staff and administrators at Mishawaka High School for their never-ending investment in our success and our future. I would also like to thank my friends and family for supporting me every step of the way. It seems like just yesterday we were all either lost in the labyrinth of halls or trying to figure out our locker combinations at freshman orientation. And now, by the time we leave here tonight, we're all going to be high school graduates. Each and every one of you should be so proud of all your accomplishments. Yeah, congratulations. I think I can speak for most when I say this is quite a bittersweet moment. On one hand, we are probably all glad we don't have to eat another school lunch or be hounded by Bomber to get our IDs on. But on the other hand, it kind of feels like we're leaving all our memories and friendships behind that we've made over the past 4 years. Next year, many of us will be headed towards different paths. Some may be going to college or trade school, some may already have a job, and some may still be figuring it out. I have 2 pieces of advice to impart on the class of 2019 before we leave here tonight. The first is to be patient with yourself and allow yourself to find your passions. We're going to make mistakes and we're going to fail, but we must learn from these mistakes, and then they will set us up for success in the future. The last piece of advice is to leave all the titles and trivialities of high school behind. It doesn't matter if you are class valedictorian or maybe someone with a bad case of senioritis, because once we leave here today, we're all equals and we all have just as much potential to achieve great things. Class of 2019, congratulations. I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth, for those words. Our third one, C.J. Fisher.
Before I do anything else, can Joe Habimana stand up? I told Joe freshman year that if I had to speak at graduation, I'd give him a shout out, so everyone give Joe a big hand. Thanks, Joe. So I want to start by saying thank you. Thank you to my teachers and my coaches. You guys have been very patient and very involved with me, and I thank you for that. Thank you to my family for being my biggest supporters. And thank you for all of you for 4 years of excitement. I've enjoyed growing with all of you. High school has been filled with great memories and relationships I won't soon forget, which makes today kind of bittersweet, because I know I'm going to miss this. So I'm going to tell a quick story. So it was the day after the Penn football game, and my dad wakes me up, and he tells me I have to go do yard work. So we're out there, and we start going over the game. We talk about what I did well and what I could improve, and we talked about all the case scenarios and all the different outcomes that could have happened. So after about 4 hours of grueling labor, we finished. And we're heading in, and I tell my dad I'm having a lot of fun this senior year. And he looks at me and he tells me he's glad for me. But then he tells me this isn't the highlight of my life. What I didn't know is that my dad had a lot of fun in high school. He made a lot of good friends, and he was nervous about leaving them because he knew he'd miss them. But then he went out into the real world, and he discovered his passions. He discovered what he wanted to do, and he ran with it. He finally had freedom to make his own decisions. And that's what's great about all this. Yes, it's sad we're leaving. I'm going to miss most of you, all of you. But we get a new beginning. We get a fresh start. The ball is now in your court. You are the captain of your own ship. Now you decide from here on out. what you do, and how you do it. Not a teacher, not a parent, not a coach. So, if you're ready to leave, pursue your dreams, have passion, and go get what you want out of life. But if you're a little nervous, like me, I have a quote for you. Jen Sincero once said, "The key to growth is acknowledging your fear of the unknown and jumping in anyway." So with that, I wish you all luck and congratulations.
Thank you, CJ. Appreciate that very much. Jacob Rader, come on up.
Before I get started today, I want to say thank you to my parents, my friends, my family, and all the parents and family that are here supporting all of us today. You've made the last 4 years very memorable. You supported us, and I'm sure we'd all like to give you a round of applause. Change. In this crazy world that we live in, the one thing that we can always count on is change. Everything is constantly changing. And the last 4 years have been no exception to this. I'm sure that each and every one of us sitting here in the class of 2019 can look back on the last 4 years and be amazed at the changes that have occurred in all of our lives. These changes have allowed us to grow, they've allowed us to learn, they've allowed us to take steps towards becoming the people that we want to be. But these changes do not end today. Today, these changes become bigger. As once this ceremony is over, our high school careers will officially be over, and we'll be starting a new chapter of our lives, one filled with excitement, new experiences, fear, and freedom. As we face the challenges of leaving Mishawaka and moving forward with our lives, I ask all of you to embrace the change. Embrace the change without fear and without doubt. Don't limit yourself. Try new things. Make new friends. Embrace the change. Remember the feeling that you had 4 years ago walking through those pool doors for the very first time. You were probably scared, excited, nervous, but no matter what your feelings were, we realized that high school wasn't that scary. It was something new, and we made it the time of our lives. And today, as we walk out those doors for one last time, please remember your time at Mishawaka. Remember all the lessons you've learned, all the friends that you've made, and all the memories that you've shared together, and let them help guide you through the unknowns that we're about to face. Make the most out of this next chapter. Don't be afraid. Live life without limitation and embrace the change. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacob. Last up is Jonathan Groom. Come on up, John.
Good afternoon, Mishawaka High School, and good afternoon to the class of 2019, and congratulations on an outstanding 4 years. Among you are dedicated artists, thespians, musicians, scientists, engineers, and athletes. Well-rounded individuals with futures defined by ambition and desire. Your passion for what you believe in is admirable. I wish you all the best in the coming years. Before I begin my actual speech, a short one I promise, I'd like to thank the faculty and our trustees for orchestrating a wonderful commencement ceremony. I'd also like to thank Mrs. Christy Buckman for honing my skill and my love for writing. I'd also like to thank Miss Lori Kaiser for being the best mentor in literature, and I'm deeply grateful to both of them for encouraging me to pursue a creative, intellectual self. I thank my girlfriend, Katie Pletcher, for her companionship, and my two best friends, Dylan Williams and Alex Kasnia, for years of laughter and joy. Lastly, and most importantly, I thank my parents, Charles and Karen. They have always been by my side, supporting me no matter the endeavor. I couldn't have dreamt up a family better suited to my own strangeness. Albert Camus once wrote, "In the depths of winter, I finally learned that within me there lay an invincible summer." For each one of us, summer is different. Summer is a new perspective. Summer is a remarkable idea, a world-defining passion that you can manipulate to your choosing. Some of us have found that endless summer. These people know what they want from life and what they want to do with it. Others, like me, have no idea which facet of this life, have no idea which facet of their lives this emotion and yearning belong to. And that's okay. If you haven't found your calling, there might be underlying pressure to hasten the process. Sometimes finding your niche isn't that easy. You have to find your work. You have to work to find your work, I'm afraid. I'm speaking to the whole crowd now when I say, there is always time to discover your ambitions and to learn new things. There's one thing that I would take away from high school, is that the heart should never be counted out. I urge you all to find your passions, to express your love, your strength, and your fire. I hope that one day you'll feel it burning in your chest, not to be remedied with Tums or Pepto-Bismol like mine today, but rather by your taste for life and by your love for those around you. Thank you, Mishawaka High School, for an excellent 4 years.
Thank you, John. Well done. If I could have everybody please stand for the Mishawaka High School alma mater at this time. The words are in the back of your program. At this time in our program, I'd like to introduce our superintendent, our leader of School City in Mishawaka, Dr. Spiker.
It's my privilege to congratulate the class of 2019 of Mishawaka High School on behalf of the Board of School Trustees, senior leadership, building leadership, and our 700-plus employees in the school system. We're exceedingly proud of your accomplishments and exceedingly proud that you're a caveman. It's my privilege to introduce the school board today. First of all is Richard Curry, who is president. Mr. Curry. Jeff Emmons, vice president. Holly Parks, secretary. William Pemberton, member of the board. Amanda Roberts, also a member of the board. This is the Board of School Trustees that manages and provides policies to direct the school corporation of our 5,300 students. And I want to congratulate the parents and also friends of graduates. Thank you for your support of Mishawaka schools.
Thank you, Dr. Spiker. Appreciate everything you've done for School City of Mishawaka. It is my privilege at this time to introduce our guest speaker, the Honorary Judge Elizabeth Tavitas. Judge Tavitas was born and raised in Mishawaka, Indiana, and attended Mishawaka schools, Mary Phillips, John Young, and then graduated from Mishawaka High School in 1980. She was a member of the National Honor Society. She received her BA degree, cum laude, from the University of Notre Dame in 1985 and earned her JD degree from Notre Dame Law School in 1990. She served more than 12 years as judge of the Superior Court of Lake County Civil Division. Judge Tavitas served as the deputy prosecutor in Lake County Prosecutor's Office and served as a juvenile public defender in the Lake Superior Court Juvenile Division. In 1998, she was appointed to the position of referee in the Lake Superior Court Juvenile Division, where she served until 2006. She served as a Lake County Superior Court judge from 2006 to 2018. Her docket consisted primarily of domestic relations and protective order cases. In 2015, she was named the most influential woman of Northwest Indiana in law. In August 2018, she was appointed by Governor Eric Holcomb to the Indiana Court of Appeals. Judge Tavitas is well known for her quiet strength, resolve, and willingness to roll up her sleeves and create workable solutions with the resources available to her. Let's give a Mishawaka welcome to one of our very own, Honorable Judge Elizabeth Tavitas.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is such an honor to be here, and thank you for letting me sing my alma mater again and sing it poorly again. Congratulations, class of 2019. You have worked hard for this day. You undoubtedly have changed from the first day you walked through the halls of the high school. I too graduated from here 39 years ago. I never thought I would be back here talking to all of you at your commencement. I never imagined as I left Mishawaka High School that I would someday become the 9th woman on the Indiana Court of Appeals, that Governor Holcomb would appoint me, a small town girl from Mishawaka, to the court. Me, a silly girl with buck teeth and braces. I tried out for everything, and I didn't make anything. Yet, here I am. I was definitely not cool, but I survived. My story began here in Mishawaka after I graduated. As you heard, I went on to Notre Dame and then to Notre Dame Law School. I dreamed of becoming a judge. And many chapters later in my life, I find myself in my dream job, not only as a judge, but as a judge on the Court of Appeals. That is my story. Now I ask you to ask yourselves, what is your story going to be? What do you want for yourselves? You might receive negative feedback or criticism for your choices as you try to live out your own story. Many times in my life, I had others say to me, you can't do that. You shouldn't do that. You should do this. I was told I should not go to law school. I wasn't aggressive enough to be a prosecutor. I was criticized for wearing a pantsuit in court. I was given unsolicited advice that my legal career would suffer if I went from full-time work to part-time work in order to raise my children. I didn't listen, and instead I wrote my own story, and I'm so glad that I did. Thank you. I couldn't have imagined 39 years ago that I would have 3 great children, a beautiful grandchild, and a seat on the Indiana Court of Appeals. So, how did I get here? I changed paths. I stayed on course when it became difficult. And I said yes to opportunities. I have worked very hard for everything that I have achieved. I've had many chapters of my story written for me by unexpected life circumstances. And many chapters I've designed by my own choices. Inevitably, I've had tales of failures and disappointment, but also tales of success and good fortune. So graduates, what is your story going to be? What inspires you? What do you want to accomplish? What are your talents? What talents do you want to develop? Whatever your story, your next chapter begins today. Some of your chapters will be written for you, as I said, by life's unplanned events, which are beyond your control. Graduates, accept the challenges. But don't let life's unexpected circumstances write the rest of your story. So, how do you find your best story? I have 10 pearls of wisdom to share with you that I have learned through navigating through life, and which have helped me design my own unique story and find happiness and successes. I hope that some of these will resonate with you. Number 1, you are the author. You are the narrator of your life. You choose your own story. I cannot repeat this enough to you. No one else gets to choose your story. You will and should listen to trusted advice from parents and loved ones, but at the end of the day, it is your story. Number 2, care about your character, your reputation, and always be honest. You will never regret having a good reputation and a good conscience. One bad choice can ruin a good reputation. Your reputation will follow you as you move from chapter to chapter in your lives. As Ben Franklin said, it takes many good deeds to build a good reputation and only one bad one to lose it. Number 3, be kind. You will be judged by your good deeds. Kindness to others can be as simple as a smile or saying hello to a stranger. Even when you disagree with others' views, speak respectfully when you disagree and in a kind way. Unfortunately, all too often in politics and life, we see bad manners, incivility, and unkindness every day. Choose to be kind even when others are not. Number 4, have courage. Have courage to go after your dream. Have courage to speak up when you encounter injustices. Have courage to open your lives to new views, new people, and new experiences. Have courage to be a leader. Have the courage to take chances and the courage to fail. Number 5, stay curious and keep educating yourselves. Education and knowledge lead to more options and self-discovery. Whether you go to college or not, keep learning. Life is much more interesting when you do. Number 6, love. Your family, your friends, your community, your country. Volunteer, serve others. Love your community and nation by registering to vote and exercise your vote. If you do not vote, those who do vote will choose for you your leaders. Keep in touch with your friends. We've heard stories about the friends that you have made. These are your friends that know you. Your friends will be invaluable as you endure life's ups and downs. Show up in life in a way that makes people feel better because you are a part of their lives. Be compassionate. Think of those less fortunate. Number 7, choose an optimistic view of life. Enjoy life. Find joy. Choose to view life in a positive way. Your life is as happy as you choose to view your life. No one has a perfect life. Happiness doesn't find you. You must practice happiness and seek it. Be thankful for your blessings. Show gratitude to your family, your friends, your mentors, your teachers. Number 8, be resilient. Learn to adapt to change. Life will throw you curveballs and roadblocks. Learn to navigate around those roadblocks. Rewrite your chapter or write a new chapter if that roadblock throws you off your path. Number 9, work hard for whatever is important to you. Anything you hope for in your life usually will require hard work and discipline. Commit to hard work and discipline. Enjoy the payoffs of your labor. Number 10, finally, have a sense of humor and laugh often. As Charlie Chaplin said best, a day without laughter is a day wasted. As you go off now to college, to a trade school, to the military, to a job, or pursue your own dream in your own way, I hope you will choose your best story to live. I hope your story will include interesting adventures, fulfilling careers, good deeds, friendships, and success. I wish for you colorful, beautiful, and well-lived stories. Class of 2019, congratulations again. And best of luck to all of you in all of your pursuits. We can't wait to see what amazing stories you write for yourselves.
Thank you, Judge Tavitas, for your message today, and thanks for coming back and visiting us all here at Mishawaka High School on this special day. President Curry, I present the Mishawaka High School class of 2019. They have met the state requirements and the requirements set forth by the Board of School Trustees of the school city of Mishawaka.
Thank you, Mr. Calderon. On behalf of the Mishawaka Board of School Trustees, the many teachers, support staff, and administrators who have contributed to your education and the people of Mishawaka, it is my very great honor and privilege to accept you as the Mishawaka High School graduating class of 2019. Congratulations and Godspeed.
Thank you, Mr. Curry. This year, the graduating class of 2019 celebrates 12 graduates who have made the commitment to serve our country in one of the branches of the U.S. military. We would like to ask them and be recognized. We would also invite any members of our audience who have served our country to stand along with these graduates. Now, Mr. Ross, Mrs. Mann, Mr. Troyer will award diplomas.
C.J. Fisher. Joseph Benjamin Perfaro. Jonathan Groom. Elizabeth Francis McKesson. Jacob William Rader. Nicholas Wayne Bulla. Madison Alexandra Hess. Devin Nicole Miller. Cora Lynn Neff. Dylan Robert Williams. Hazen Edward Adkins. Mac Lewis Allen. Hannah Amira Arumi. Madison Ray Anderson. Josiah Dustin Andrews. Dalen Ray Ankeny. Dylan Michael Avery. Rylan Begaris. Derek Baker. Braden Trey Bear. Samantha Barheit. Monroe Bartels. Olivia Rose Bayless. Jared Michael Bean. Christopher Dean Beaver. Stasia Bevo. Abigail Dawn Belting. Caitlin Elizabeth Noel Bentley. Adam Charles Burt. Timothy Binder. Tyler Mason Blackmar. Nigel Bloom. Paisley Bell Bollinger. Evan Robert Bordner. Alyssa Grace Bohr. Jordan Taylor Bowerman. Nicholas Bodel. Abigail Tara Lee Bradley. Carson Thomas Brandt. Blake Gregory Brown. Blake Joseph Brown. Tyler Ryan Brunette. James Edward Buckman. Kelson Owen Burns. Monica Ann Burrow. Austin John Burrows. Jaden Michael Burrows. Ethan Scott Bird. Mariah Lynn Campbell. Donovan O'Neill Carmack. Anna Faith Carpenter. Donald Charles Carrico. Chandler Brock Castor. Haley Nicole Christensen. Elena Marie Coffey. Tyler Benjamin William Colburn. James Darnell Coleman. Noah Mark Conley. Haley Mackenzie Conley. Patrick Joseph Cornett. Jordan Cotterman. Marcos Arturo Crane. Caleb Michael Crothers. James Thomas Cunningham Gloucester. Dayton Tessio Davidovic. Bailey Davis. Gabriel Anthony Denaway. Brandon Michael Deppert. Logan DeShepper. Christian Alexander Duddleston. Jordan Lee Duncan. Louis Gill Dutray. Michael Dye. Austin Michael Eakins. Brianna Lee Eddy. Madison Edmondson. Samuel Philip Enyart. Ashlyn Renee Eskridge. Brooke Nicole Ewald. Sierra Fager. Colin Timothy Fee. Thomas Wade Few. Isabel Fielding. Aaron Michael Fisher. Shannon Travis Flynn. Edward O. Foster. Thomas E. Frayling. Megan Christine Fry. Haley Jo Fulmer. Emily Rebecca Fuda. Leah Marie Gabler. Ashley Renee Galloway. Alan Garcia. Chloe Marie Garnett. Habimana Joseph Gasigwa. Robert Gear. Shane Tristan Glasgow. Alex Michael Glassburn. Michaela Ryu Glick. Noah Gabriel Gonzalez. Romero Gooden. Emily Ann Grimmer. Cameron Elizabeth Gronkowski. Justin Mark Grove. Catherine Michelle Grover. Noah Walter Guess. Kaylin M. Guillory. Deja Simone Gunn. Brandon Eugene Gustafson. Jared Edward Heitzma. Morgan Carey Handback. Jennifer Michelle Handress. Jason James Michael Hansen. Morgan K. Hardy. Christopher Rashad Allen Harness. Madison Page Harrell.
Reagan Ian Heatherly. Jack Anthony Heklinski. Adriana Marie Heiser. April Nicole Hembry. Avery Matthew Lee Hurdle. Jordan Nicole Hersig. Caitlin Florine Hess. Emily Bree Hay. Samantha Paige Hooper. Nicholas Patrick Hoppers. Gabriella Madison Hoy. Timothy Michael Huff. Sincere Charday Nicole Hughes. Rain Marie Hewlett. William Joseph Hunter. Rachel Leanne Ibarra. Grant Thomas Jablonski. Erica Jernigan. Jared Liam Johnson. Tiara Johnson. Michaela D. Johnson. Matthew Joseph Johnston. Alexander Francis Casnia. Mackenzie Kiefer. Jordan Nicole Keltz. Kesa Catherine Kemp. Benjamin Miles Kensinger. Hayden Douglas Kindig. Kimberly A. Kindley. Richard Franklin King. Holly Elizabeth Konwinski. Braxton Kovach. Caitlin Joanne Kramer. Evan James Kryle. Kane Cooch. Justin Ray Kozeski. Sadie Jalen Lambert. Joshua David Lang. Alexandria Caitlin Lanou. Joel Charles Lassis. Marissa K. Laughlin. Caitlin Abigail Layton. Elijah Darolando Lee. Mary Elizabeth Lee. Faith Dominique Lindsley. Carly Suzanne Line. Marina Charlene Linner. James Calvin Long. Samantha Jane Long. CJ Scott Mahone. Benjamin Edward Mansell. Kevin Monroe Manson Jr. Lakin Victoria Merrick. Kaylee Marquez. Devin Joseph Martin. Faith Deanna Martin. Kyle James Martin. Taylor Ryan Matherly. Cole Dieter Mall. Brianna Elaine McCandless. Destiny Paige McLean. Aaron Michael McCrae. Jenna Marva McGee. Mia McQuain. Leanne C. Means. Kobe Jordan Drew Medich. Sydney Mackenzie Melton. Sarah Michelle Myers. Ajane Tierra Renee Miller. Jada Cynthia Miller. Wesley Michael Meisner. Cheyenne Mitchell. Nicole Danielle Mitchell. Carmen Cruz Montoya. Litzy Montoya. Madison Ray Moretti. Carissa Nicole Moselle. Abigail Carissa Mueller. Lou Murillo. Kaylin Gabrielle Murphy. Brandon Allen Nelson. Tiani Cheyenne Ashley Newby. Samuel Osbin Nicodemus. Nicole Dawn Neese. Kira Marie Nolan. Parker Norris. Skylar Marcia Norris. Kayla Christine Nunez. Alexander Michael Oatman. Elizabeth Obrin. Tiffany O'Connor. Kaylin Arabelle O'Connell. Jax Oda. Jada Isis Osorio. Lucas Dean Paluzzi. Nicholas Christopher Parks. Abijah Anthony Patton. Courtney Pelletier. Kyle Perry. Madison Nicole Perry. Alyssa Renee Phelps. Gabrielle Krista Fend. Adriana Pickens. Megan Kathleen Ping. Caitlin Marie Fletcher. Alexis Marie K. Porter. Ethan James Potowski.
Bruce Stephen Quick. Faith Quintana. Liam Alexander Quintanilla. Sam Gordon Reiske. Lauren Joanne Raven. Tyla Rayumi. Haley Marie Rella. Gage Austin Reynolds. Alec Jordan Rhodes. Kiera Rich Creek. Michaela Persephone Ryder. Braden Matthew Robakowski. Maggie Lynn Roberts. Brody Matthew Robinette. Peyton Sean Robinson. Grace Alexandra Roland. Alexander James Rosebush. Kiana Rain Rosetto. Tristan Rupert. Jonathan William Ruprecht. Aaron Saha. Hannah Sherbaum. Kyle Sherbaum. Jeremy Ryan Schlemmer. Adream Scott. Kyle Thomas Sears. Samuel Renee Seitz. Ariana Renee Shelton. Alexandria Marie Scheid. Craig Anthony Scheid. Samuel David Shively. Robin Victoria Sylvie. Joseph J. Slayball Holt. Diajane Marie Smith. Haley Catherine Smith. Olivia Marie Smith. Patton John Snyder. Samantha Ann Sulia. Alyssa Spielman. Eric Spencer. Zachary David Springman. Isaac Antonio Stafford. Keyshawn Isaiah Starkweather. Ryan Keith Sterrett. Darian Terrell Stoffer. Chelsea Renee Steele. Ariana May Steinke. Dustin Strasser. Cameron Michael Street. Philip Strimbu. Emily Carolyn Swartz. Taylor William Taft. And Mariah Rosemarie Taylor. Bradley William Taylor. Kayla Nicole Tharp. Joy Emily Constance Thompson. Hannah Marie Tiller. Elena Trejo. Zachary Jeffrey Tuttle. Haley Irene Unger. Mackenzie Jade Usselton. Carrie Ellen Van Acker. Kylie Ann Lachey Van Kuren. Morgan McKenna Van Damme. David Xavier Vandegrift. Cruz Manuel Vargas. Eric Warren Vargo. Brandy Nicole Venable. Tyler Matthew Visick. Caitlin Ware. Bo Alexander Waldron. Bethany Nicole Renee Walker. Larissa Carolyn Marie Walker. Salome Lydia Walker. Lucas Walter. Emmanuel Isaac Clayton. Caitlin Eliza Ward. Mystique Lachey Warren. Micah Washington. Morgan Lakota Leanne Washington. Emma Rose Watford. Anthony Jadon Banderas Watts. Aaliyah Labia Weaver. Tristan Weaver. Alyssa K. Weber. Braden Leanne Weeks. Gabriel Todd Weeks. Anna Elizabeth Wells. Brandis Robert James Werner. Abby Marie Whaley. Blake M. White. Nancy Lee Wilkins. Ryan James Wilming. Jawan Joseph Wilson. Christian Michael Woods. Mariah Lynn Warnes. Tiana Lene Wyant. Kyra Anna Young. Dylan Yunke. Daniel James Z. Ashton Tyler Zent. Brianna Lynn Zima.
Thank you. Let's give these guys one more round of applause here. Thank you. Just a few more minutes here, okay? I'd like to give a brief message coming from myself as the principal of this class over the last 4 years. To the class of 2019, on behalf of the staff administration, I'm honored to congratulate you on your graduation, your accomplishments here at Mishawaka High School. You have all left a mark in numerous positive ways over the past 4 years, and you can sit there today feeling pretty good about yourself, and you deserve that. Challenge yourself to high expectations and continue to make a positive difference in your community. You leave Mishawaka High School today as graduates, and right away you become alumni. We are proud of every one of you and wish you nothing but success in the future. God bless and best wishes. This will be the last official direction you will receive as a high school student. The mere moving of your tassel on your cap from right side to left side will show all assembled here that you are leaving your high school days behind and accepting the challenges. Keep in mind, you might want to take your tassel off if you're going to throw your cap, okay? So be careful with that. So again, thank you. Our ceremony is over. Congratulations to the class of 2019.